Hello and welcome to a तड़कता भड़कता but a very very wholesome episode of Swipe Right where we pick girls, हम उनको उठा लेते हैं but we also drop them to their dates. Yes, because हमारा दिल बहुत ज़्यादा बड़ा है and we have unlimited supply of petrol, so हम ये करते हैं. We love doing this and this is. Plus we have a star with us. Please everyone, can you see we have a star with us? This is that show. This is that show. Kamsin Kali, Athiya Shetty is with us. But you have to know Janani. I think she's this really cool girl because her Tinder bio said that looking for a person to write a song about because at least my date will help my career. But I would like to show to you casual Janani, sexy Janani, Janani in foreign enjoying concert, Desi Janani, curious Janani. Oh la la, Janani. This is just absolute. This, you know.
Where is Janani?
Janani needs to come now. Janani needs to come now because
wait, should I hide?
She should hide.
No?
She's here. She's here. She's here. And she's here. Hi. Are you excited?
Oh my god, I am so excited.
What's going on?
Nobody has been this excited to see me.
Why is she?
Literally.
I was excited when I saw you.
Why? Wait a second. Why is Athiya? You guys are talking as if it's. Oh my
I
god.
think we're more excited for your date than you.
It is
Hi.
so nice to meet
You too.
Ow. This is so great.
That's the reason
Ow.
we're here. We're
Yes.
here to, for obviously positive affirmations and also to make sure that we send you in the right frame of mind.
Yes.
And
yes.
look for love.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
I'm
looking
so
for right
excited.
now? Love?
Yeah, this card is eat, slay, love, you know.
Ooh. I like that.
Yeah.
Good one. Good one.
Eat se yaad aaya that are you going to eat on this date? Are you going to eat out? Are you going to a cafe?
No. We're actually going to a karaoke bar, which I'm super excited about because
Fun!
I know I'm a musician myself, so I'm excited.
Yes,
to see.
about that. You're a musician.
I
and
am.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna do my worst performance though, because I feel like karaoke is about like singing badly.
Yeah.
Because I can't like be.
But like, you know,
Professional.
Janani, you're from like LA.
Oh.
You know, so what's...
That's correct.
Yeah.
So, like, what song are you gonna say?
Yes,
Oh,
that one.
gosh.
What she just said. That one. Yeah.
I think it's like "Woman" by Doja Cat. Like
Yeah.
maybe you're a woman.
But Athiya, I want to really ask you this question, and I really wanted to ask you this. Is that, is it tough to date when you're famous?
I genuinely think it's how seriously you take yourself.
Yeah.
But I also am a very, very shy person. So I will never go up to somebody if I think they're cute or like hot or whatever. So I think people's perception of me is what actually makes a difference. Do you understand what I'm saying? They'll assume or they'll perceive me like, oh, okay, fine, she's famous, so she's like this. And she's...
So Athiya, मैं आपको कहना चाहूँगी कि जैसे देवी डोजा कैट ने कहा है, let me be your woman. I would be saying that let me be your wing woman.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. But Janani, you're going on this date, and obviously you guys met on Tinder.
Yes.
Why did you swipe right on him?
Because he seemed well traveled, which is something I always look out for, someone who's like experienced different cultures and not just like been in one place their entire lives. And then we, share a mutual love for Japanese food. So that was...
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So if the date goes well at the karaoke bar, there's always time for sushi.
Oh, always. Or ramen, but I'd maybe not get messy.
But Athiya, what would make you swipe right on somebody on Tinder?
Can I just steal her answers? Because I have no clue. Because I don't even have a type, now that I think of it.
But that's real for me, honestly. I feel like it's so funny when somebody asks you this question.
Yeah, like
what
so
are you
many people
looking
ask me
for?
in interviews, like, so what are you looking for in a man? And I'm like, I have no
First of all,
clue.
I'm not looking.
Yeah, and this template answer is so tough to know because a lot of times you don't even know who you are as a person.
Exactly.
You're always constantly exploring yourself, right?
Yeah.
Like I used to be this person when I was 15, 16 that, this person needs to speak really well and their grammar has to be perfect.
Right.
Realizing only like a decade later that I was so stupid. Like that's not even a criteria.
And even like it has to have good humor. Like,
Yes. Ooh,
it's like,
definitely.
okay, fine, that's important, but if you're fun, I would make myself laugh.
Yeah. Janani, I wanted to ask you, since you are going on a date, and it is obvious that I must ask because it's almost ritualistic to ask this question.
Yeah.
What is your ideal date like?
Oh, when it works out. That's so good.
मैम आप ड्राइव कर लो आप I think आप मुझसे better hosting कर रही हैं आप you must drive.
I'm sorry.
But it's no why
Yes,
sorry?
I know, I'm not sorry.
Okay, honestly, women need to stop saying
Yeah, you're
sorry
right.
for having wit. for possessing the
true.
beautiful gift of wit.
Yeah,
That is
that's true.
I actually have been more aware of this now because in dates I kind of tone this down. Like how I am with you guys would not be how I'm on the date, just because I didn't want to like intimidate the guy or like
Yeah.
feel like I'm too much.
Yeah.
But I realize that's like such a brainwashing that I have to like undo because it's like if you don't like me for me, then I'm not gonna like want to be with the person.
Yeah.
Anyway.
100%.
Okay, I know which is not my my unideal date is if somebody wants to go hiking or like some kind of
How with a
physical
faint only
activity.
on that date.
Hiking is not a date, it's an activity. Let's be
But I
honest.
love activities because then you don't have to talk.
Then you might as well
No,
go
like-
alone, right?
No, yeah, that I agree. But like I don't know. I just feel like it's an icebreaker when you're doing an activity. Like I would
For sure.
love to go to like a
Right.
theme park.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's no expectation. I feel like you can just walk away as okay. This was a fun activity I did with a friend.
Right.
Yeah, and I definitely feel if you can go hiking with somebody, you can definitely, and if it's good,
Yeah.
you can definitely go on a second date. I
Yeah.
genuinely
Yeah,
for sure.
I just don't know if I want him to see me that breathless that quick.
Breathless. I'd be doing ulti.
Yeah.
and see you breathless for those reasons.
Exactly. Exactly.
Add to.
But I agree though. I think for me, like someone who's more extroverted, I like guys who can at least banter or like pick off of that energy as opposed to, because I think like an activity would, for me at least, would distract from the person. So it doesn't matter if it's the guy is an extrovert or introvert. I just like to know that he can like
Makes sense.
hold his own in that kind of conversation.
अरे मेरी problem तो ये है that I'm so competitive.
Yeah.
I would be like, how do I one up this person?
Yeah,
In
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah.
scenario, love goes out the window. I was like,
For
I'm not gonna let you win, bro.
That makes sense.
I
That
feel
makes
like there would be no second date with me if it was like a competitive sport or like anything. They'd be like, oh, peace. Like I'm leaving this chick.
Oh man. But that, see, again, reducing yourself. Like it's like, sorry, you can't beat me. That means you can't handle
For
me.
sure. I think in a somebody is comfortable with the idea of losing when it
Yeah.
comes to doing an activity together. I think that's also quite a turn on, that you're okay.
Exactly.
You're okay with the idea of losing and it doesn't really go on your ego. Unless that person is me, because I am not okay with
I
it.
was just about to say that. I'm like, I'm not okay with this.
But Athiya, you're an introvert.
Yeah.
What is your world like? First,
I'm only confused. because
do you
I
do
feel
to
like
shut
and okay, let me clarify. I'm an intro after the entire conversation. Now I'm saying let me clarify. But I feel like in this setting, I wouldn't consider myself an introvert because I'm comfortable.
yeah, it's a safe space.
So
for you.
yeah, it's a safe space. So I need to be in a space where maybe dates don't work out for me because it's a first time thing where I'll be shy and I'll be like super boring and
Right.
like
Yeah.
okay, I'm shy. I
That's
won't
very
talk.
true. Yeah.
But if I'm on a date, like if I'm in a relationship, then I'm not an introvert. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Nice.
That
it's
makes
different.
sense.
It depends on the situation. It depends on how many times I've met the person.
Right. Comfort level.
Yeah, comfort level
Right.
and just like safe space.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
So now, hypothetically, you are in a relationship. Let's just assume that you are.
Okay.
What will your standards be for a relationship and for the person you are with in a relationship?
So I think it's important to like everyone's basic aim and goal is to be themselves.
Yeah.
And to be comfortable in their own skin. To be able to have those silences and you don't feel the need to like fill in the silences. You can just be. So I think for me, if I'm at that level where I'm comfortable in my own skin, I can say what I want without feeling a sense of judgment, or I can eat what I want without feeling like, oh my God, like conscious. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know.
So I feel like that's, and I think it also has to do a lot with how your relationship, how good of friends you are, if that makes sense. Like friendship is really important for me because then all the barriers kind of just break on its own. You know?
100%. देखो अगर वो तुम्हारी दोस्त है,
प्यार दोस्ती है.
I didn't even have to. Listen, we have Bollywood in the back seat. We have locked her in.
Miss
We have
Braganza is right.
But Athiya, I want to really ask you that what would your Tinder bio be? Because
I
clearly,
literally, this is a very, very tricky question. What would it be?
how about I'll let you do all the talking. If I agree with you, you'll know. and that's about it.
This sounds like a suspense, like a thriller.
Or just make it simple. Shy, don't ask why.
Yes,
That's it.
I like that.
I like
Stop
Shy,
asking introvert.
Shy, don't ask why.
I wanted to understand from all of you, that is just the two of you, that when do you think that you let a guy that you've been on a date with in the outside world,
Right.
in your intimate space, in your space that is the most precious to you, which is your home?
I honestly think there's no timing as such. I think it's how comfortable you are. It might be after the first date.
Yeah.
Or it might be after 10 dates or a month, or actually going out and like being in a relationship, because I feel it's subjective also, no?
I agree with you. It's like Daljit says na ki vibe teri meri mili.
Yeah.
Vibe milni chahiye, right? Vibe
Yeah,
milni
that
chahiye.
is very true.
Yeah.
I think I would I never thought I would be that person who has like a 3-date rule or a 5-date rule, but I am the person who has a 3-date rule and a 5-date
You know,
rule.
it's so interesting to talk about the 5-date rule. So
Yeah.
with Zoravar, I remember he asked me to come out with him on 5 dates.
So he asked you for 5 dates before you went on your first date.
Exactly.
That's
But
cute
though. Before that,
That
we
is
will
so
take
cute.
5 dates, and by the end of the 5 dates, we'll know what to do.
That's
And
actually a nice way, huh?
Yeah, the first 4 dates were terrible, guys. They were terrible. I wasn't eating in front of him. I was like conscious.
Yeah.
Is this a thing?
It's a thing.
It is a thing, yeah.
And we've discussed it in the other episode also with Sarah that, it's a thing where girls do feel, and I'm not saying all girls, obviously I speak for myself, that I do feel conscious eating in front of my
sorry,
dates.
I'm interrupting you. I feel like the opposite. for me.
Yeah, of
because
course,
I
ulta
feel
you
like
feel, yeah.
because I feel like if I'm not,
Yeah, you feel ulta, which is great.
but if I'm not eating, the person will be like, "But why aren't you eating? Like you're so skinny, you're not eating. So I have to eat more to prove that. Listen,
Oh man,
I eat.
I know what you mean.
So it's like stressful.
It's the exact opposite for me, Athiya. It is literally, just because I look this way does not mean that I'm always hogging. Hello. So, I feel like these things do affect how you'd probably be seen on a date.
Yeah, if a guy passes a comment like that, it's immediately a no for me.
Yeah,
'cause
for sure.
For me, I'm like, my worth is not my body. And if you feel like, because I've had that happen to me where this guy, would just be like, I'm into certain type of girls, and I just be like, oh, and he like follow it up with I don't know why, or like try to find a justification for any kind of body type. I don't think it's necessarily just for like heavier or skinnier girls. Like to say that, like, oh, I like my girls a certain way,
I
is like
hate
an
that.
immediate turn off in a dating app, because you're like, okay, great, I'm a human being.
But I have a question, and I really want to ask this, because a lot of women do tend to say that I'm looking for a tall guy. Right?
That is very true.
So do you think men also
me.
feel the same way? And this is just a question I'm putting out into the world.
I don't think so, because I feel like a lot of men
Yeah.
are also intimidated of girls being taller than them. I've experienced this.
Yeah.
Not only like dating someone, but
That's
also
so
like
interesting.
actors and
Right.
people not that I've worked with, but like, oh, why are you wearing heels? You're so tall anyways. Arey, if I want to wear heels,
Oh
I'll
my
freaking wear
God.
heels.
Oh, man, I know what
You know, so
mean.
like, oh, you're so tall, you'll never have to wear heels. But what if I might not love wearing heels because I
Right,
fall
it's
flat on my
emasculating.
face.
Emasculating, almost
Yeah.
emasculating.
Yeah.
It was right here.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
So
That's
but I
really
don't know if this is in our, like, sometimes we're too in our heads
Yeah.
and we have so many preconceived notions before going on a date or before
Right.
meeting someone
Right.
that sometimes we just need to like not take ourselves so seriously.
Right.
Maybe,
I think
for
also
sure.
just like body shaming can happen both ways with both men and women. I mean like,
Yeah.
size of different kinds for men and like for women too. And I feel like that's, like you said, I don't think it should happen either ways, but we have so much of unwiring to do
Yeah.
with like
देखिए, generally
societal
should happen की तो
expectation.
बात ही मत करिए.
That's right.
So much should happen.
Yeah.
And we want a lot to happen for you also.
Yes, me too.
But what is your take on one night stands, Janani? Like, have you experienced something like that? And if you have,
Yeah.
does it really lead to anywhere? But sorry, it can't, because technically it's one night stand. So that
Right.
question is actually invalid. I'm really sorry about that.
I used to have a lot of shame about it because it was something that, you're like, oh my God, I'm, not devaluing myself or reducing my like worth by some kind of, just by being sexually liberated. But I've had multiple, and it's like been a fun experience because I learn about myself a bit more. I learn about my own like likes and dislikes. And I think that's like an advantage of having dated so many people that I'm like, a veteran about my body.
That's actually like a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
more empowering than to be
You're more
slut-shaming
yeah,
people.
you're more
Yeah.
confident. You know exactly what you want
Exactly.
and don't want.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a
And
great way to look
it's
at it.
empowering because like otherwise, I mean, but the thing is, you don't have to like sleep with multiple people. That can also happen in a very happy committed relationship. So I don't understand why, you know, there's slut shaming if you have sex with many guys, but the same number of time with one guys.
You know, desire in itself is a celebrated term, but the moment it is
Yeah.
female desire,
Yeah.
of course it's going to be ho,
So
ho, ho, ho,
true.
ho.
So
So
true.
I feel like anything that has the prefix female,
Yeah.
it's going to become a complicated matter.
Yeah, it is so true.
Yeah, yeah. Since we're all competitive gals in this car, I have a game planned for you.
Okay.
Never heard about it before.
Okay.
Okay. It's called Would You Rather.
Oh, damn. What is
okay.
that?
Never heard about it, right?
No, never.
Would you rather choose good looks, good looks, or good humor?
Good humor.
Makes them
Even
look
though-
good.
झूठी सब झूठे हैं इस कार
On
में।
a sad day when I'm PMSing, it could work.
ये virtue signaling जो चल रही है ना इस कार में, मजा आ गया मुझे ये जो good humor, and I like good humor.
Good humor.
Good humor makes them look good, right?
See,
Yes.
with me it's good looks because I get the humor. Thank you.
Yeah.
And the looks.
Would you rather be friends with your ex or never speak to him again?
Never speak to
Friends.
him again.
I really don't understand why people can't be friends with their exes when they've moved on and they're happy and you're just...
Because I feel like I wouldn't want them to think that they could get like my resources easy. Not my resources in like my body, but me as a person.
Yeah,
because I
makes
always
sense.
like bring value to the table. So I'm like, you know what? Even if we were friends, if it does depend, like if it was a mutual breakup, sure. But if it wasn't, then I'd be like, you know what? Goodbye.
Okay. Would you rather indulge in public affection, जिसको हम PTA बोलते हैं, or private affection?
Private. Yeah. Not with Corona. I'm not gonna back up.
about
You?
PTA.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can imagine though. I can imagine you just like...
Not that person, but I like you know, like I remember I was once on this vacation with Zoravar. And I really wanted to sort of make out on the streets because हम India में नहीं थे ना finally.
That's true.
And there would be no judgy looks.
Yeah.
So he's just not into PD and he was so awkward and I was like,
Imagine you like coming onto him and he's like...
I was.
and I was like, I can. And he's like, no, it's not my scene, not my scene. So, would you rather win an argument for yourself or lose an argument for your partner?
I think we should answer this.
Never!
Until Kusha, you're going to kill us.
Before we decide.
I'm not wearing a seatbelt, guys.
What does losing an argument even mean?
Like, no way. I'm
Compromise,
sorry, as
right?
much as I love the person, not happening. No.
We have reached the destination.
Yes.
We don't want you to go.
I know. I don't want to go either.
But you must.
I must. I must not end up alone.
Yeah. And
And we
drum
have
roll.
something for you.
Ta-da! It's a mic.
Oh my god!
We did the obvious.
Thank
We
you
did it. We
so
bedazzled it a bit.
much.
Yeah.
This
it was
is
right there.
great.
Do you want to practice?
Yeah,
I
I'm
think we
gonna
should
come
practice.
up prepared. I'm gonna show up prepared to this date. Just be like,
Do you have some original creation of yours that you'd like to sing for us?
You know what's really funny is the original song I have is called "Dump Him." Before I'm going into the date.
Great!
Yeah. So this is
ladies
you.
and
Yeah.
gentlemen, presenting Janani, the creator of all things cool and awesome. Her song,
Dump him.
Dump Him.
Mine goes something like, dump him like a bottle of wine. I forgot my lyrics. I'm so-
Dump him like a bottle of wine.
Dump him.
Thank you.
Dump him. But
After
don't.
dropping Janani, we should go for a glass of wine.
Dump him.
Wait, can I go?
Don't worry, Janani, this date is gonna go fine.
Hell yeah.
If it works well, you should probably go dine.
Yeah.
Go with this.
Okay.
Go have the best time of your life.
Thank you guys.
Have fun.
Thank you.
Ja Janani, जी ले अपनी जिंदगी.
Yes, thank you. I don't want to leave, but
But
it
you
was so
leave
fun.
you must.
Yes.
Commitment you must.
Thank you.
Not break.
Bye. Have fun. Be good. Actually, don't be good.
And dump him if it's not good.
Dump him. Dump him.
Like a glass of wine. It's quite catchy. Actually.
It is. I like it.
What's the plan now, Athiya?
Should we pick up someone else?
I think
I'm
that's
quite
really
into
okay.
this now.
But that wine has gotten me thinking that I have a wine craving now.
Let's go.
So,
let's go.
Let's go. Let's go for a glass of wine.
Ow.